Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear first year. I hope and pray that you are doing well. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to study a poem, A Dream Within a Dream. It was published in 1849 in a magazine, and note down the magazine name, The Flag of Our Union. This poem expresses doubts. This poem questions about human existence. It also questions that whether life itself is an illusion. Because sometimes we feel the uncertainty of life. We are busy in our daily routines, but still sometimes we think that it's just a dream. It's not reality. So this poem is basically questioning that feeling that every human being feel once alive or twice alive or sometimes occasionally. He is questioning that whether my life is an illusion. Is human existence permanent? And he also talks about that nothing in life is tangible or permanent. Everything we possess has come to an end. Everything we have in our lives, even our own life, has come to an end. We cannot grasp or hold anything permanently, forever. Everything has come to meet an end. So, this is the basically idea of this poem, A Dream Within a Dream, basically talking about the uncertainty of our lives. So let's discuss about the introduction of our poet Edgar Allan Poe. You can read this introduction at page 161. Sorry for the voices. And he was born in January 19, 1809 and died in 7 October 1849. He was an American writer, editor, and literary critic. Poe is best known for his poetry and short stories. He is widely regarded as a central figure of Romanticism in the United States and of American literature as a whole. And you are familiar very well about the Romantic era, that how Romantic age talks about the love for nature and the existence of human beings, and they talk about real life themes. Some of his famous poems are Al-Araf, Annabel Lee, The Bells, The City in the Sea, The Conqueror Worm, A Dream Within a Dream, El Dorado, Eulalie, The Haunted Palace, To Helen and Lenore. If you want to study, you can Google any poem of your choice, any title that hits you, that inspires you, you can study, and these are really amazing poems. Now let's talk about the themes of this poem. First of all, frustration is a major theme of this poem because poet is frustrated throughout the poem. He is questioning about the uncertainty of his life. He is feeling sad about the losing time. Every second has been moving and we cannot control it. And he is frustrated over this question, over this thinking that my life and my possessions are bound to come to an end. Then the second theme, that is the most important one, uncertainty of life. Our life is not permanent. And then loss of near and dear one, because in the first paragraph we will study that he is departing with his someone near and dear one. And then the theme is helplessness of human beings, because in second stanza he was feeling sad over the time as it's going and he cannot control it. These are the themes and you will discuss them in your notebooks as well. Let's read the poem now, A Dream Within a Dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now. First of all, I want to tell you that his beloved young wife died in 1847, and we can say that maybe he is talking about the departure of his wife. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, because he is having departure from his beloved wife. Thus much let me avow, let me confess it, let me admit it. He wants to confess something, he wants to admit something, he wants to proclaim something. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. So basically, now the poet is talking about that any person that believes that this life, this time is just a dream and it has come to an end, you are not wrong. You are true. You are facing fact and reality. In these lines, he is talking about the departure of someone dear. We can put this idea in anyone's life that because everyone on every day lost something. Even we depart from each other physically or mentally or emotionally, but we have to take this departure. It is sad or happy, it doesn't matter. We have to take this departure. So he is talking about, first of all, the departure, and then the fact, the reality that if anyone believes that it's a dream, you are not wrong. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, because to make this rhyme scheme, we are supposed to pronounce it as none and not like none. Is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Now he is talking about that it doesn't matter. Our day and night pass. We lost some vision, we lost some contact, we lost some body. Body means physical departure, the death of someone. It doesn't matter because everything that we are meeting and facing has come to an end and it's a part of this dream because our life is not real. Let's talk about the second stanza. I stand amid the roar of a surf tormented shore. Now, surf tormented shore, that is unclear, that is vague. आप उसको साफ नहीं देख सकते, and it can stand for the inner state because in our inner state we have a lot of questions, we have a lot of frustrations. I stand amid the roar. There is rush and crowd and so many voices around us. It can be the voices of the world or it can be the voices of our inner state, inner mind. And our mind is not clear about so many questions that we are having in our lives. And I hold within my hand grains of golden sand. He is holding, now he is on a seashore and he is holding some golden pieces of, or you can say a handful of golden sand, and the grains are falling and it is representing the passing time. Every grain of sand is representing a second and we are losing our time. How few yet how they creep. कैसे ये सब रेंगते हुए चले जाते हैं, बहते हुए निकल जाते हैं. Through my fingers to the deep. It doesn't matter that how he struggles to hold them. The sand and the grains of sand has come to slip out of his hand. So it's beyond our control. We cannot control it. We cannot hold it. We are struggling and we are feeling some problems and we are trying our hard to hold them tightly, but they are bound to slip out of your hand. Through my while I weep, because we feel sad over the passing time. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Now he's questioning God that is it not possible for me to hold these seconds, these moments, this time in my hand, and they are not supposed to slip out of my hand? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Now, pitiless wave are the problems and sufferings and difficulties of your life. He is asking God that can I not save some moments from this cruel world? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Again, he is talking that whatever we are looking towards are just a dream. In life, nothing is permanent, and life is just a series of unreal events that mind invents, and where it invents in an unreal environment. Can you control your dreams? Of course not. Same is the case with our life. We cannot control our life. We cannot plan to go somewhere, to eat something, to sleep somewhere, to make a standard, because we cannot control it. Sometimes our plannings do not meet with the implementations because it's beyond our control. So this is the concept of this poem, that we cannot control, we cannot hold the time, and life is uncertain, life is not permanent. This is the idea. And now some literary devices. First of all, the rhyming scheme. You will make your rhyme scheme. Look at the last words, bro. And now a wo deem. First three lines are carrying a, then deem and dream, b and b, away, day, see and see, non, gone, d and d, seem, dream, again, b and b. Next stanza, roar, shore, e, hands and ff, creep, deep, gg, weep, again g, grasp and clasp, h, save and wave, I, and seem and dream, again, b. This is a rhyme scheme you can make and then check your own. Then we have some alliterations. For example, in line number 5, we are having days have been a dream. There is an alliteration of D. And then we are again having in third line of the second stanza, hold in hand, alliteration. Then grains and golden, again alliteration. You can search out other alliteration in this poem as well. Then we have personification. Where is the personification? Yet if hope has flown away. Flown away is not the trait or quality of hope, but it is associated with it. That's why it is personification. Then we have metaphor. Metaphor of sand for time, because as grains of sand are slipping, same is the case with the moments and seconds of our life. This is the metaphor. Then we have symbolism. What is symbolism? Symbolism is to symbolize something, to refer to something. Falling off grain sands, you can say grain of sands from your hand is a symbol of passing moments and seconds. This is the symbol. Tone of the poem is sad throughout the poem and frustrated. Then there is one more literary device, and I didn't mention here. You can write it on your own, and it is refrain. refrain. Refrain is the repetition of certain words in a poem at a certain distance. It can be in first stanza, again in second stanza, or after 2-3 lines it can repeat it. For example, our phrase a dream within a dream, the title of this poem has been repeated in the last of both stanzas, a dream within a dream, and at the last as well, but a dream within a dream. This is refrain, and you will note it down. Now if you're having any questions, you can ask. I'm here for you. Fi Amanillah class. Have a good day. Allah Hafiz.